Common sense has completely removed itself from my generation and this world. The reality is that so many people can't even look themselves in the mirror and list out their own deficiencies because they're too afraid. And they would rather go on living this lie that they are fine, they are perfect in every way, when that is the exact opposite of what you must do to grow and personally just improve yourself day after day. Common sense is realizing that, if you're doing the same thing over and over and over again and you don't like the result, or if people around you are doing one thing and they're all getting a certain result and that's not what you want your future to be, that you need to break out of the mold. You need to do something different. If everybody around you is working a job they don't like and is making an amount of money that you don't like and that you don't think you should have for your future, you need to break out of it. You need to do something else. Doing the same thing as everybody else is going to get what everybody else has. And if you're not okay with that, you need to change something. That is common sense, realizing that. What is not common sense is sitting here doing nothing, continuing on with whatever you've been doing before and expecting some sort of different result because magically it just has to happen because you deserve better. Common sense is not a sense of entitlement. Common sense is realizing that in this world, you are not owed anything. That in fact, you have to really build everything from the ground up. If you want to have it, if you want success, you have to build it with your bare hands. And you have to grind and work, and it's going to be painful, it's going to suck, it's going to push you to your absolute limit. That is common sense. Common sense is realizing that failure is the most important thing and the most important aspect of success. It's not thinking that, all the greats never failed. Because if you actually just spend 1 second looking at any great, you would realize that they've failed more times than you can count. They've failed more times than you could even try. The lack of common sense in this world is leading people off the cliff and just into all these different directions. And it's completely fine, but it's like if you want to go a different direction, if you have dreams and aspirations, if you want to do something more with your life, then you need to realize that you need to develop this sense of just thinking straight. Like if you do the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to get the same result over and over and over again. If you try out all these different things, you're going to learn faster. If you fail at a lot of things, it's going to suck, but you're going to learn faster. If you just keep working harder and faster, you're going to learn more over time. That's going to exponentially compound. To be honest, that's all the common sense you need, but it's the common sense that most people don't have. So instead, focus on what is oftentimes the most simple and basic concept of working hard, failing, not being afraid to try new things, not being afraid of how people view you, and going out there and just chasing your dream like there is no tomorrow because you do not have time to be goofing around. You do not have time to be wasting. There are so many people in this world who have an insane sense of urgency towards their dream and they are working like maniacs to get it. And there are also people in this world who have no sense of urgency whatsoever. And as a result, those people will never reach their dreams.